Hey everybody, welcome back to Foreign Post. I'm Steve Susans. Today we're going to take a look at the Ebola virus and what's happening in the Democratic Republic of Congo. 15 new cases were identified over the weekend, which brings a total of 736. That according to the Center for Infectious Disease Research and Policy in Minnesota. The World Health Organization is there on the ground working hard to contain those areas where the Ebola virus has struck. And also keep it from reaching the higher population areas where those numbers could increase significantly. So what is Ebola? Well, Ebola is a virus that has a 2 to 20 day incubation period, usually starts with high fever and sore throat, and then over time, a person loses control of bodily fluids and bodily motions, and eventually the organs start breaking down. It's incredibly contagious, as we saw in Liberia, which is why medical organizations, health organizations are quick to be on the ground and contain those areas, quarantine the folks in those areas so they don't travel, and treat it as quickly as possible to eradicate that. But where does it come from? Back in 2014, scientists long suspected that the Ebola virus was coming from bats, especially this particular strain called the Zaire Ebola virus. But it hadn't shown up in bats until last week when scientists captured a single bat in Liberia and found it was a carrier of that virus. Now, curiously, that took place. They found the bat in Liberia, but Liberia hasn't had a single case of Ebola since 2016 when that was eradicated. Right now, the World Health Organization is working to vaccinate as many people in the DRC as possible, as well as South Sudan. That's been going on for a couple of weeks. We suspect that more vaccinations will be taking place. Speaking of vaccinations, Children's Hospital of Cincinnati is right now doing trial periods on 2 vaccines for Ebola. They're asking for volunteers. We've got a news story about that we will make a link to on ForeignPost.com. So if you live in the Cincinnati area, you can certainly get a hold of the hospital if you'd like to volunteer for that. We want to say thank you and praise the folks at the World Health Organization for their bravery and their continued courage in taking on such an incredibly infectious disease. For more information on the World Health Organization and this particular subject, you can go to www.who.int/Ebola/EN. They've got the latest news and developments and other information that you can use to find out what's going on there in the DRC. Well, that's it for us today on Foreign Post. We would, as always, encourage folks that are out there doing development work or humanitarian assistance to share your stories. Please send us any photographs, videos, any stories that you might have. We'd love to post them to our website and possibly even bring you on as a guest. I certainly would love to do a Skype call with you to find out the work that you're doing, and we can share it with our listeners and the folks that get on our website. So that's it from Foreign Post. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.